copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man up, man, oh there with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, put on the gas, I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react to play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need to leave some of piece, I'm an animal. Keep the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, this is me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Here's black, red, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me, celebrate, I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man the man, oh there with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, put on the gas, I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 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 they slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can climb up the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This shit we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. You tell us I'm making a name. I put on a jet. The first regretted and letting them stay in the game. See my route to the tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off food, magic. And I watch the juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz plastic. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my old flex. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest, no. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Think your eyes on me.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go now.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Got it? 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Tighten up, tighten up. Protein spill. Look at me. Zipper.
Ringo.
Go.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Look at me. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. Throwing, Jones. Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. It was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now throwing after the interception. And this is Shepard on the catch. He'll have a first down past the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Check.
Bravo.
Now Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On first down, Gibson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, turn it up. 80 weapons. Hey, orbit. Ready?
2nd and 3. Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the second one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Six, pull it high. Hey, echo. 55, Mike 55. Now.
Jones operating from the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Throwing on first down, Jones. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
$21-0 our score after one.
Redskins 21, Giants nothing.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now McCoy, his first throw since coming in. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The toss out to Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Ready up.
Check at the 46-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, let's go.
Get it.
Throwing on second and 14. McCoy, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Shift.
Blue draw Corker. Hey, high 7. Ready.
Operating from the gun. McCoy under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've tapped.
I think all the
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. I understand why they look lethargic. Out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, McCoy. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Bro, this the hardest division.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
You got me.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Me, you.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, me and you, bro. It's me and you, bro. Nah.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give
the weakest division over there
down inbounds.
Wherever the Packers go, that was the weakest division.
circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Russell Wilson. Yeah, you guys.
Looking to throw, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. They go play action here on first down. This is brought in by Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On second down now, it's Gibson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I'm really Come on, babe. Come on, shoot.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now it's Haskins. That one caught by Gibson. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Now, bro, it's based on
8 yards,
like
first down as they're able to convert. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And again this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
No, they're making you start using it, bro.
Inside,
people don't know how to use it.
Because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Haskins eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Now Haskins to throw it. Fires right side.
He overthrew it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
He must do it right there. He overthrew. He
too good
past
there.
him.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. This from 54 yards away. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of the half.
Defense on the game.
Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And when you start throwing, this is when I start throwing these blitzes.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Barkley, toss play left. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now McCoy. And Ingram holds it in. The 20. And all the way down to the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
I've been saying.
Rosas' kick is good. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they...
Touchdown, Washington! Darius Geis, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys continue to pull it on. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line, 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Mysterio fought the window? How the fuck?
On the ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
65. Check.
Here's Gallman. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Now Barkley stripped of the football, and the Redskins scoop it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to get.
Bro, he finna quit, bro. He finna quit. It's 35-3. He caught.
Credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's really a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Yeah, bro.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You got nothing.
80 weapon. Now.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, boy.
We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
He does.
You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
I'm finna shoot this guy.
Hey, Haywood.
Huh?
Let's get some penetration. Hey, check 24. Check
What he
24.
said?
Yes.
He said whatever you want to.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Ready?
Check.
Go on.
Get him.
On second down, Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hey, wahoo!
Throwing on third and long. McCoy. And Tate's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A lot of people thinking that this could be a good year for Sterling Shepard to step out of the shadows of Odell Beckham Jr., but a season ago, pretty good for Sterling Shepard. 66 receptions, 872 yards, and now hoping for a 1,000-yard campaign in 2019.
Watch he throw a pick, bro. I'm going to show you this
This
is easy play, too.
And that'll make it second and goal.
When you run cover 2, and you run commit. If they throw it towards the flats, it's a pick, yeah.
61, matchbox lights.
Let's get off the
Go.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Rosas good with the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
85
now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Bro, I mean, you know, maybe that bitch.
This one taken from the 7.
What's his name? That put the red.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Around the NFL third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him out.
Looking to throw on second down. Haskins. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Yeah, all blind, dog. You know why, bro?
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Third down. Here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His second touchdown.
You can't man the man, me, nigga.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
I bombed both
that
sides.
Part was
Both
easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You can't see it. It's not in the chat.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Sean Davis that time on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, McCoy looking for Shepard deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd and Baltimore. And the Ravens have opened things up there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. It's a loss of 4.
This the one that you don't want me to progress.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set.
Bro, you see his overall, bro?
A very one-sided affair.
Bro, right? This nigga got 93 speed, 82 trekking. 94 acceleration. You do not.
1st down, Gibson.
Yeah, it tied.
Now we got a Giant player here, slow to get up.
Ty, tell me about my win, bro.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Oh, this is scheme y'all need to run, bro. I'm gonna show y'all.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Don't try to do it on me, Kyrie. Not be.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. Dancing to his left. That's caught by Trey Quinn. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
My
first target, first catch, and a 1st down.
My offense is hard. It's hard to stop.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Double dog, that's the way.
No.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down their throat.
Give him a couple.
What's up, Cowboy?
There, 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Jeremy Sprinkle there to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense,
kicker, bro?
offense, special teams.
Bro, the shit was straight, bro.
It certainly has.
thing
It
was
was pretty
straight.
dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching.
You seen him, bro? It was straight, bro.
Once he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong
bro.
here in the fourth quarter. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
What you were saying, bro? Bro, I hate people like him, bro. Cause he's finna make me play his way this other way. I really don't want to play, bro. I'm trying to save it to the playoffs. Huh?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punch from deep inside their own territory, which
He's
means
lucky.
they're going to lose the field position back.
He's lucky, bro. He should wait. He should wait. He should wait. He should wait. He had a touchdown. He had a touchdown, bro. If he'll wait, he would have a touchdown.
Build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This is crazy.
On second and 12, McCoy. Open man right side is Ingram.
Keep doing it, bro.
And
Keep
they're going to
breaking
have another
tackles, bro.
first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 28.
His defense is crazy.
5th catch of the game for him
He's
there.
playing like
The
so I
tight end
can't
position
position.
is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
It's crazy, bro.
The corner
Like literally clamps,
comes
bro.
up to get him.
Literally clamps,
They've
bro.
called
You
his
don't know
number
what
a
to
lot
do.
this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down.
Now watch this. You running the same route.
I'm here all
No, he's
day.
not.
I'm here all day.
Operating from the gun, McCoy. It's caught.
Hits
And
it,
they're going to have
bro.
another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. McCoy now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
He's trying to
11 more on that one, and another first down.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers.
Check three. Check safety. Check safety.
Go.
They'll try and run forward with
That's
Barkley.
good defense, bro.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further
Don't
than
give
that.
up too much, bro.
They'll
And that's
say
all I
no
want
gain
from
on the
defense,
play,
bro.
and it'll be second and goal.
Trying to lead,
The
but let's
line of
push
scrimmage
the
once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Another try for Barkley.
defense,
And the
boy.
hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Keep playing offense all day.
Hey!
Let's go.
Here's Barkley.
Sweat,
And this is
boy,
gonna
let's go
result in
defense,
losing
bro.
yardage.
Defense
They're
is
driven
stingy,
back to
bro.
the 8-yard line.
Defense is
He
stingy.
loses 4. and
Defense
it
is so
brings up
stingy, bro.
4.
Let's go. Good defense, Sweat. Sweat is a monster, bro.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Ready?
On 4th down, McCoy. Now this
Good
is
defense. Good swipe by me.
up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Good defense, bro. I got good defense, bro.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
3rd and 2, now Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th, now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
High pass that, bro. I told him throw in the corner, bro. Go through in the left corner.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Redskins, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a good game. Dog, my defense. My defense good, bro. Let me tell you the team I really want to go to, bro. I really want to go to the the Bears. Yeah, Chicago Bears or the Colts. The only reason I want to go to the Colts is because they're offensive line. You seen the Colts offensive line? And they young, bro. Like the oldest person in the coach office line is like 27.
20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line,
That's crazy, bro. The whole office line first round.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never switch, not a day in my life. Lost my dog, by my side. We gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I could never
Hey, Group Me working for you? They keep kicking me out. I'm gonna close my phone. That boy balling, bro. You nasty. Come here. If I'm like you, will I make you? I got a hard game, bro. I play Patriots next. So you like ugly, man? Why not? Y'all girls got no morals.
Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I won't be able to throw him pass. You gotta shut down the phone. You want a quarterback. I'm your age. They got Allen Robinson. He got game. Jimmy Brown. Jimmy Brown was good. Oh yeah, he finna get killed. They got a good offensive line. That boy got some speed on him. Who? Brandon King. Who the heck this man is? He a 59 overall. So he must be using. Yeah, I think he's trying to give me a win.